Okay, thank God this is a practice piece. I'm not working on my expensive wood that I bought, okay? It's not real expensive, but still, I had to pay some money for it. Of course, I had to pay some money for some of this, except for the cedar, the red cedar I got from Schaufert-Gold. Anyway, I messed up on this one. I reckon I should have cut it on this side so that it went down with the lines. So now I'm learning. So I'm glad this is just a practice. And that's okay. So, well, it is what it is, right? So it's not going to be real big around. So I don't know what I'll make. It's just like a flower-looking vase. I don't know. Now, I got this hiking stick here. This hiking stick was my dad's. And he got it in Panama. We lived in Central America in Panama Canal Zone. I don't know if it's got a crack through it, and that's fine. I can fix it. It's just been sitting around forever. He used to use it, when he walked and stuff. He used to walk for miles. He walked like 8 to 10 miles a day when he was in his 70s, all the way up into his 70s, till he got dementia, and then he got Alzheimer's, and then he got colon cancer, and then he passed away with colon cancer. So anyway, I was thinking on cutting this. I'm thinking it's mahogany, but I don't know. It's very hard and it's heavy. I mean, you could crack a skull with this thing. You could hurt somebody with this. So, but anyway, I thought I'd put it in good use and maybe, cut it up some and make dividers or something with it. It's beautiful. I was hesitant on cutting it because it was my dad's hiking stick, and it is very sentimental to me. But it's just been sitting around. It'll sit around forever if I don't do anything with it. So I'm just going to put it in good use. If anybody knows what it might be, let me know. It's very dark brown, and it's heavy. Now I got some mahogany. I got a mahogany. I have a mahogany set of the table and chairs in my extra dining room here. Let me see. I got a lot of clutter, a lot of canning jars and stuff in here right now. But like this chair, this is mahogany. This right here was hand carved in the Philippines. This is beautiful stuff. This is beautiful wood, and I'm pretty sure now it's got it around the table too, around the edge of the table. It's you can't really see it right now, but it's down on the side right down here. You can't really see it, but anyway, it's beautiful wood. That's mahogany. Anyway, I just want to show you that's pretty dark. That wood is pretty dark brown, very chocolatey brown. So anyway, I want to cut this up and see if I can do something with it. All right. And like I said before, this is just a practice piece, so that so I can learn stuff and cut the right angles. And thanks to Steve and Susie's Homestead, I think that's the name of the channel. Steve's Woodworking. Y'all know who he is. Anyway, he's the one who helped me in giving me the formula to be able to cut the proper angles according to how many pieces I have. He told me to if I have 6 pieces, 180, you divide 6 into 180, and you get 30, which is 30 degrees, and that's what I set the saw on. So I set it on 30 degrees and makes a perfect circle. Now the circle is going to be, the circumference of the circle is going to be as round as, is going to be different roundness according to how wide the pieces are. These are small, thin slices. So it's not going to be very wide. I really wanted to make a like a fruit bowl or something that stands upside down, kind of like a mushroom. And maybe I'll do that next time. So I'm learning to calculate stuff, and I'm learning with my mistakes that I'm making. So, I'm keep going forward. So I'm glad. Like I've told you before, failure is the mother of success, right? You don't just quit, you just keep going forward, and you learn from your mistakes, and then you realize what to do or not to do next time. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut this, and I'll be back. Okay, I cut these down. This is pine, and it's really light in color. So what I want to do, instead of making the lip dark, I'm gonna make it light, because I'm thinking on, as thin as this turned out to be, excuse me, I'm going to make this a flower vase. And I'm probably going to cut this down some. I'll cut it off somewhere down here, because I don't want a really long tube. But I want to have a very light colored lip. I think that'd be more appropriate for flowers and stuff. And the other wood that I cut off my dad's walking stick, which I don't know what it is. It's old. It's like 30 or 40, probably at least 40 plus years old. So it's got a little crack here and there. I'll just put some super glue in that. But I'm not using this piece. I'm gluing two pieces together over here. And then I got two pieces way over here. I had to move them out of the way. Somehow or another, I knocked my eye on, and it started to burn the wood. Had to move it out of the way. That was funny. I'm like, what is that smell? And I was like, oh, I better move that wood. It's burning. Somehow or another, I hit that knob. This is not the appropriate place to be doing crafts, is it? Oh, well. So anyway, I'm gluing these together because what I want to do is have these together so I can make a segments out of them. And I'm thinking on still putting these in here on the flower vase somewhere. But I want the lip to be very light. And I just finished sanding these little fuzzies that were off on them. They had little fuzzies all on them. And so I got these, and I'm fixing to glue these segmented pieces together and form a ring. And then we'll go from there. How about that? It may be that, yeah, I'm going to have to put the darker wood between these two areas. And the reason why is because there's a hole in this. There's a big hole in this, and it's got to be something covering it. I can't just stick it on there like that. It won't work. So yeah, I got to do something here. See, I don't pre-plan these things. I don't know how to do the graphs and stuff they have online. They have some free stuff you can do. And the only thing that bothers me is that all of them are about bowls, okay? I like bowls. I'm not against bowls. I've never done a bowl, and I need to do a bowl. But, how about, plans for vases and flower pots or candlestick holders or what have you, So, whatever. So I'm just doing this as I go, and I guess of what I want to do in my mind. Okay, and so I'm going to glue these together, make a ring, and then we'll get to, once I get all these segments cutted, I got to cut these also, and they should be dry by now, so they form one piece. I will cut it through the table saw so I can smooth out these ends where they glue together because they're not quite level. Okay. All right. I want to show y'all this. Now I have to plug the hole at the bottom of this flower vase. This will be the bottom part of it. I had it at the top earlier. I apologize for that. And I was trying to scrounge up some wood, and I thought, well, let me use this. There was a piece of fat wood here. So this fat wood is so dense. It's so full of resin. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like candy or something. But I want to show you. This flashlight's weird. Look at that. Let me shine it in such a way that it... I'm trying to shine it in such a way that it's not... Let's shine it sideways, because if I shine it underneath it... Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so full. It looks like you could squeeze liquid out of it. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. That little bar was heavy too. These little segmented pieces are heavy. Anyway, I just want to show you that real quick. Go ahead, Christopher. You can do whatever you need to do. Okay, I put the bottom part of the vase on here because I had to smooth out this end. I had to turn around, smooth out this end, so I can put the bottom on. This is the fat wood, segmented fat wood right here. Still has rubber band on it. Okay, so I smoothed it out so I can, and I had that smoothed out with the segmented fat wood so I glued that on. Now I gotta smooth this out so I can put this on for a tenon. Okay, and then when I get it glued on good and it's dry, then I'll turn it around on a chuck, put the tenon on there so it's facing this direction instead of the direction it's facing right now. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, well, you don't, because it hadn't happened yet. You hadn't seen the video. I only have 3 speeds right now until this gets fixed. There's something wrong with my lathe. So the 3 speeds are the 3 belt speeds. I have it because the reason why is because it's not this. I can't adjust the speed. It's at the highest speed on each belt, and if I put it at the highest belt, it will go twice as fast as it's supposed to go. So I had to put it on the lowest belt, and this is the fastest it goes, and this is the only speed I have. So I've been leaving it there. So that's all I can do. Okay, I got the tenon on. I got the bottom on. This is the part of the flower vase that will be big. Okay, now I had to add this piece of wood. Like I said before, I don't know what kind of wood it is. My guess is it might be mahogany. I don't know. It is pretty hard and it is heavy. Now I gotta shape this down a little bit, and the only reason I had to add this, if I didn't state it before, I don't remember, I think I might have, is because of the opening of the cup is way too big, so that when I set this on here, it would not work. Okay, the hole is way too big, and this would barely cover the hole, and it would not fit there. So I had to put a piece that's kind of enclosed. It's got a little bit of a hole, and that's not a big deal. I'll open up just a little bit. I'm not going to open up that much, because of the hole in here is pretty small also. So, but I'll smooth this down some, smooth this off on the face of it, so I can glue this part on, right? And then I'll shape it later. I'm not going to shape it too much right now. I'm just going to shape this down some. And then we'll get right to it, okay?
And I'll wait for you, baby, you should know. I will follow you anywhere you go. And I'll face the sun and look into your soul. I will follow you anywhere you go. As the summer turns to cold, baby, you go, baby, as the summer turns to cold, baby, inside and look into your soul. I will follow you anywhere you go. And I'll wait for you, baby, you should know. I will follow you anywhere you go. As the summer turns to cold.
All right, I have it finished. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, wow, that is absolutely stunning. Have you ever seen something like that going to the store? I haven't. I've seen some beautiful flower vases, but I've not seen one like this. I love wood turning, don't you? It's just really just unique, one of a kind. So I went ahead and I put some Easter lilies in there. My oldest brother planted these years ago next to my mailbox. They're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. They haven't opened up all the way. Some of them have, but Easter's already come and gone. So everything's kind of a little bit later than it used to be, isn't it? It used to be April showers bring May flowers. But a lot of times, like my azaleas and things like that are already bloomed in like March or April. And then the rain comes later. I don't know. But anyway, regardless, the vase turned out beautiful. And I love that let me touch my screen here, make sure I can see it. I love the fact that I put a light color there for the flowers. Delicacy and beauty, and because I mean, you can put something dark there if you want to. That's just my preference. So everything is gorgeous, and like I said before earlier on, these two didn't line up because I didn't know at the time that you have to cut the wood the same direction on each piece, on the same side, and that's one thing that I've learned. So, but other than that, it's beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. And I had saved this piece a while back when I first started doing some of the segmenting, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it, but I thought it was still pretty with just an oddball design, and I'll save it for something. So I saved it and made it into this flower vase. So I think it's beautiful. And this is fat wood on the bottom. Okay, I went ahead and put my name on there at the bottom. It's a little gaudy looking, but that's okay. It's mine. Nobody's really going to see it unless they turn it upside down, right? So I have a hard time writing on wood. I can make some beautiful art letters, but I can't really do very well on wood. But anyway, I just want to thank you for coming to my channel. All my regulars. Ooh-wee. I'm so glad y'all show up every time. And there's a few people I haven't seen in a while. There's a few that used to come to my channel. I hadn't seen them in a while. I don't know, for whatever reason. I don't know. They probably have their reasons that are legitimate. But I do notice, and I do miss you guys. And I hope y'all do show up one day again. So, I notice little things. I try not to get so caught up in myself and what I'm doing that I just don't have time for other people. I don't like that. I like to show that I do care, and I am wondering about you. So anyway, thank you for all my visitors that have come by and watched my videos. I'm just so thrilled, so excited to make this art and just share it with everybody else, and just for the eye of the beholder. I love art. I mean, there's some beautiful art out there that people have made, and I'm still learning. I'm way behind them, but you got to start somewhere, right? So I've come a long ways. It's been a year and a half, almost a year and a half, and I started wood turning. And it's been right at around a year, I think in May. It's been around a year when I started doing YouTube videos, so it's been at least a year. So I haven't been wood turning for very long, but I've been very dedicated and doing it every day. So anyway, that's enough about me. I'm so glad to see y'all. That last video I put out for Shalisa Shell. And I hope to get some videos going a little bit sooner than that, okay? And so I can see you guys and you can see me, you know, with the video and stuff. It's so wonderful. I'm so blessed for y'all to come here. Thank you. And I hope y'all keep smiling. And don't forget, I hadn't said this in the past few videos, never give up. Don't give up. Yes, things could be thrown at you, and it just make you feel helpless, make you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Just keep going forward. All right, and y'all have a wonderful day, and don't forget, it's Fatwood Life. That's right, Fatwood Life. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Okay, until next time, smile. Smile. Woohoo. Okay, bye-bye.